লকডাউন বৃদ্ধি কৰা সন্দৰ্ভত কেন্দ্ৰীয় চৰকাৰে সিদ্ধান্ত গ্ৰহণ কৰিব যদিও ৰাজ্য চৰকাৰে শিথিলকৰণৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত নিজাববীয়া কেতবোৰ সিদ্ধান্ত গ্ৰহণ কৰিব পাৰে। CNN নিউজ 18ৰ সৈতে হোৱা এক আছুতীয়া সাক্ষাৎকাৰত এই মন্তব্য কৰে স্বাস্থ্যমন্ত্ৰী হিমন্ত বিশ্ব শৰ্মাই। অসমে এক নিজস্ব ধৰণেৰে কাম কৰি কোভিড-19 প্ৰতিৰোধ কৰিবলৈ সক্ষম হয় বুলি মন্তব্য কৰিছে মন্ত্ৰীগৰাকী।
Joining me now is Himanta Biswa Sarma. He is the Finance and Health Minister of Assam. Mr. Biswa Sarma, thank you so much for your time. One question that everybody wants to know as to what have you communicated to the Prime Minister about post-lockdown scenario, that is the end of the date, the deadline that is 3rd of May. What have you suggested? That should it be complete end of lockdown, or should there be some relaxations in only some zones?
First of all, one has to take a decision between public health and economy. You have to balance both in a manner so that harmony between both public health and economy exists. So far as our view is concerned, that as Government of India is proposing that in green belt or in district where there is no COVID case, some economic activity can be reopened. In orange district, you should be more cautious, but in the district where pandemic is really influencing and or the number is really high, I think their lockdown should be strictly continued.
Yes, we have seen how you have had certainly a very, very humane approach in this entire crisis, Mr. Sarma. Increasingly every state is talking about its own model. For example, Bhilwara model is being discussed. Similarly, a model has come from the state of Kerala. Northeast, most of these states do not have this sudden surge in the number of positive cases. What exactly, according to you, is working in the northeastern states? Because of the distance, is it because they are very, very far from the mainland India?
Maria, I don't know that how we are close to flattening the curve, because we have seen the Singapore incident or Singapore example. But I'll talk about Assam in a more different way. Had it not been a Nizamuddin affair, we would have only one case by now. But at the same time, when Government of India alerted us about the Nizamuddin issue, we talked to the religious leaders in very fast day. We invited them for a discussion. We have elaborated them that how disease is, how it can be infectious, and how it can reach the community in a very fast manner. So it is my good luck that immediately the community has come forward and they said that we will offer all kind of cooperation. Police has swung into action, district administration has swung into action, and we quarantined 1,800 people in a gap of 48 hours. Today, Assam has 37 cases, 36 is from Nizamuddin connection, but all 36 cases are from my quarantine camp. It has not gone to society because within 48 hours of the incident, we have disconnected society and the Nizamuddin, so-called Nizamuddin connected people. So Assam has developed a more humanitarian approach, in a way to reach out the community, and I think we have got dividend out of that. And today also we are working closely with the community. We are giving base food in our quarantine camps. We are taking care of Ramzan. We are taking care of everything. And people do not fear to come into Assam quarantine camp or Assam hospital. But at the same time, I also made it realize that whatever you have done in Nizamuddin or by not disclosing voluntarily, you would do great harm to the community. I addressed several press conferences, and yes, at the end of the day, all 1,800 people has come forwarded and volunteered to be in the quarantine camps.